everybody. Hi everybody, it's Tracy from Downward Dog Rising. Here's part 2 to yoga stretch video. We just did Padagustasana ABC. We did 3-way stretch for hamstring, for adductor inner thigh, for IT band outer thigh. And we're going to continue now, and let's do something for our spine. So I'm going to have you come into something in yin. We call it, we're going to go up into seal, but we're going to start with sphinx. So come on, join me. Before I have you go into sphinx, I can't say it. I always do that. In case you just stumbled on this video and didn't do part 1, I'm going to give you a little warm up. Cat, cow. So you're going to go do your cat, head away from tailbone, cow. Exhale, inhale. Create length in your spine. Stretch. 3, 2 more. Last one. For your neutral, think of right there, low back, it stretches long. So instead of arching, stretches long. Shoulder blades anchor into back. Back and neck is long. We're going to curl the toes underneath us, and we're going to go into a modified plank. So we're going to come down onto our forearms, keep the low back elongated, curl toes under, and just lift the legs. Hold it here. For 10, use your core. 9, 8, 7, feel your blades anchor down back. 6, and 5, 4, head away from tail, abdominals tight in. 3, 2 more. Okay, now one at a time, knee taps, keep core strong. 9, hip points come together. 8, 7, use your core, and 6, core is strong. 5, little knee taps. 4, 3, collarbones wide in front, shoulders out of ears. 2 more, little knee taps. Use those obliques. Last one. Bring knees to mat. Come into your rest pose, child's pose. Sit back, hips over heels. If your knees are okay with it, flatten your feet. If you want extra support, curl toes under. You can have forehead come to mat. Stretch from armpits to palms. Pull your breastbone forward and through. Really stretch your spine in opposition. Your 2 sits bones reach behind you. Level out your pelvis. So sits bones ground down, reaching behind you. Pull your breastbone forward and through. Stretch in opposition. Breathing in, breathing out. Lengthen. Breathing in, breathing out. Really stretch that spine in opposition. Getting your low back to release. This is also a grounding and a very centering pose. Taking you out of your mind into the physical body. Feeling the earth below you. Grounding, centering, stabilizing. One more deep inhale. Slowly we're going to make our way back up. Okay, we're going to take it all the way down. What I want you to do here, slide your elbows under your shoulders. Your legs reach straight out behind you. And think of your breastbone lengthening. Your elbows are under your shoulders. Your neck is long. And I'm just having you stretch your entire spine. Your hip points are on the mat. So instead of letting your head hang, keep some energy. Tilt chin slightly forward. So we're just holding. Cobra, Bhujangasana, or Sphinx. Breathing in, breathing out. We're opening the front of our spine right now. Great if you sit at a computer a lot. So we're helping our back tonight. Stretching the muscles that when you sit a lot. Getting your back to open. Feel your abdominals pulling into your belly. You can feel them stretching apart. Hip points firm in mat. If this is too much for anyone, you can modify by coming down and just doing a little lift like that. You don't have to lift as high. You could do a little lift. And if you want to challenge yourself, from the elbows under shoulder position, just stretch your arms. You can even reach arms a little bit more in front. That way you don't go too high like that where you scrunch your shoulders to your ears or you compress your spine. We don't want that. We want that low back to be open. Hips press into mat. Lengthen sides of neck. Shoulders release down. And breathe. So you should still feel soft down sides of neck, not tense. We're energizing by opening up the front of the spine right now. Go into the breath. Gently, we're going to make our way back down now. So once you come down, keep pressing your hip points down against the mat. I want you to take your right arm into a 90-degree angle by side of body. And then what I want you to do, you're going to lift up your left foot, gently stretching side of shoulder and arm. And you're just going to rotate that leg back behind you onto the mat. Maybe your foot touches. And just stretch back. Feel length. Your bottom shoulder, it's like stretching into the pectoral and the front of the shoulder and chest. Going into the shoulder socket. If it's too deep of a stretch, slowly come back out of it because we don't force anything on our joints. You might feel a really deep stretch right now through the front there. Pectoral muscles in there. Interior delts. Breathing in, breathing out. Just send energy, air, breath into it. Slowly come center. Rest your forehead on the backs of both hands. Wiggle hips side to side for a moment. Now gently roll your head side to side across Ajna, wisdom center, third eye, side to side. Gently release. Take your left arm into a 90-degree angle. You're going to allow that shoulder gently that shoulder joint to press into the floor. And we're going to slowly start to extend the other arm, pushing our hand into the mat. And then we're going to lift up. I don't know if I have space. Let me slide a little. Lift up leg, rotate, foot behind you to floor, and hold. You're gently stretching into your pectorals, into your shoulder, anterior deltoid, to the side of the joint, into the chest. It's a really deep opener for your chest, in front of shoulder, under the arm. Breathing in, breathing out. Send the breath to any tight spots. Nourishment. If you need to come out of it because it's too intense, then do so. Walk back out of it. One more deep inhale here. Slowly return center. From here, bend your arms. Again, wiggle hips side to side. Now just allow the front of your pelvis to sink into the mat. Breathing in, breathing out. Just letting your back settle, your pelvis settling into the mat. We're going to do something for strength in a moment. It's also grounding, and it's also centering, bringing you into earth energy. Grounding, centering, focused, stable, secure. So I want you to feel how your two hip points are firm on your mat. I want you to take your arms by your sides, drop shoulders out of ears. And what I want you to do here, you're going to use your abdominals pulling tight to your back. And you're going to lift your arms up, lift your legs up, your abdominals pull tight to your spine. Come up into locust. Locust pose. Hold and breathe. Abdominals draw in, chest is open. Breathing in. Really feel spine long on your inhales. Exhale, chest is open. Feel gluteals work. Feel the back of those hamstrings fire. Reach all the way down through back of legs, all the way down into the feet. Feet are off the mat. Breathing in, breathing out. If it's too much to have legs up, just lift upper torso. Modify as needed. Chest is open. Breathing in, breathing out. Feel your abdominals drawing deeper, rooting you into the earth, pulling into your back. Breathing in, breathing out. One more deep inhale here. Gently lower down. Take your hands next to your sides. You're going to press up to hands and knees. Gently come back into Balasana. Rest pose for a moment. Stretch arms forward. Pull breastbone forward and through. You can sink back deeper, hips over heels, flattening your feet under you if you like. Or just keep toes curled under like I am for extra support for your knees. Release your back. Slowly, we're going to come up. Keep a straight line from where your hips and your knees are. We're going to do melting heart, extended puppy. So you're just going to stretch arms through. You can have a pillow under your forehead if you like. Hips over knees. Feel a deep stretch across upper mid-back. Feel collarbones wide in front, blades stretching across your back. Breathing in, stretch your spine. Breathing out.